this is basically wrapping up the Red Cliff permanently, and it's the final thing we have to do anyway before Denerim will fully open up. Army is now gathered. We have basically all the allies we need, and we just need to do something about Ferelden's own civil war situation.
I understand you've acquired all the allies you could. That's good. We can call the Landsmeet if you are ready. I would prefer not giving Loghain time to consider, but it is up to you. I do not wish to go to Denerim unless you are with me.
Let's go.
Excellent. I shall make the arrangements. Let us be off to Denerim, and may the Maker watch over us. Denerim is the heart and soul of Ferelden. It was the city of King Calenhad, the birthplace of Andraste. As stubborn as a Mabari, and as good to have on your side. If we defeat Loghain here, the rest of the nation will follow us. By calling the Landsmeet, I've struck the first blow. The advantage, for the moment, is ours. He will have little choice but to show himself, to oppose us directly. He will strike back at us. The only question that remains is how soon. Loghain, this is an honor that the Regent would find time to greet me personally.
How could I not welcome a man so important as to call every lord in Ferelden away from his estates, while a blight claws at our land?
The blight is why I'm here. With Cailan dead, Ferelden must have a king to lead it against the Darkspawn.
Ferelden has a strong leader. Its queen. And I lead her armies.
If Anora rules, let her speak for herself.
And who is this, Eamon? Some new stray you picked up on the road? And here I thought it was only royal bastards you play the nursemaid to, not Orzamar's rejects.
Well, you're admitting the royal part. That's a start.
I'm Druring of the Grey Wardens.
You have my sympathies on what happened to your order. It is unfortunate that they chose to turn against Ferelden.
I don't accept the sympathies of deserters and regicides.
You should curb your tongue. This is my city, and no safe place to speak treason. For anyone. There is talk that your illness left you feeble, Eamon. Some worry that you may no longer be fit to advise Ferelden.
Illness? Why not call your poison by its true name? Not everyone at the Landsmeet will cast aside their loyalties as easily as you and these sycophants.
How long you've been gone from court, Eamon? Don't you recognize Rendon Howe, Arl of Amaranthine and Terran of Highever?
And current Arl of Denerim, since Urien's unfortunate fate at Ostagar. The Regent has been generous to those who prove loyal.
A lot of titles for one man to have.
Don't interrupt, Churl. Your betters are talking.
Enough, Carthrian. This is not the time or place. I had hoped to talk you down from this rash course, Eamon. Our people are frightened. Our king is dead. Our land is under siege. We must be united now if we are to endure this crisis. Your own sister, Queen Rowan, fought tirelessly to see Ferelden restored. Would you see her work destroyed? You divide our nation and weaken our efforts against the Blight, with your selfish ambitions to the throne.
If you truly want to save this land, then stand with us.
I should put my faith in untried foreign hands. Do you think I'm blind? Kaelan depended on the Grey Warden's prowess against the Darkspawn, and look how well that ended. Let us speak of reality rather than tall tales. Stories will not save us.
I cannot forgive what you've done, Loghain. Perhaps the Maker can, but not I. Our people deserve a king of the Theron bloodline. Alistair will be the one to lead us to victory in this blight.
Oh, is that all I have to do? No pressure.
The Emperor of Orlais also thought I could not bring him down. Expect no more mercy than I showed him. There is nothing I would not do for my homeland.
Well, that was bracing. I didn't expect Loghain to show himself quite so soon.
Have you known Loghain for a long time?
My sister married King Merrick while he was still in exile. At that time, he and Loghain were inseparable. The wild prince who'd never seen the inside of a castle, and a farmer's son. When Loghain joined Merrick's rebels, he was just a raw-boned boy, but he got on one knee to swear that he would see Ferelden free or die trying.
What were they rebelling against? I sort of know that, but I would like to hear it stated specifically.
The Orlesian occupation. Merrick's mother was the rebel queen, the one who kept the heart of Ferelden beating when so much of it seemed dead. It was a tragedy she never lived to see her son take her throne. We need eyes and ears in the city. Loghain has been here for months. The roots of all his schemes must begin here. The sooner we find them, the better we can turn them to our advantage. Go have a look around, and see what you can turn up. Better yet, find the nobles who have arrived for the Landsmeet. Test the waters. See how many will support us. When you're ready to talk strategy, come upstairs to my sitting room. We can lay out our plans for the Landsmeet then.
Okay, Arl even wishes to assemble the nobles to choose a new king that will unite Ferelden against the Blight. However, Loghain is still a thorn in your side, and there is much to do before you can confront him. Keep Eamon informed of your latest exploits. He can usually be found in the sitting room. So, are our options now open to us? Arl of Redcliffe's estate. Not really. Well, you can't really see here. But I think we have to at least talk to Eamon once before we can start to manage things here.
Everything in here appears to be breakable. It seems most impractical. It doesn't have better things to do. On then.
Nigella.
Excuse me, I have to dust the Earl's sitting room.
What do you do here? No, I haven't seen many elves around here.
The Chamberlain disapproves of us. If Lady Isolde hadn't brought me into this household from Redcliffe last year, I'd never have been given a place. I beg your pardon, sir, but I really can't be seen standing about. The housekeeper will have my head. Good day.
Wait. Yep. So there's the exit. My room.
I'll get on it.
Just taking a quick look. Now we would need to have Liliana with us. Okay, let's get this out of...
Ah, Warden. I trust you've made yourself comfortable.
Yeah, let's get this out of the way. Who is that? Hopefully I'm not referring to the woman standing there. That's sort of a disrespectful way to refer to her.
This is Elena. She's...
I am Queen Anora's handmaiden. She sent me here to ask for your help.
Or perhaps the young lady prefers to speak for herself.
Why would Anora ask us for help?
The Queen, she is in a difficult position. She loved her husband, no? And trusted her father to protect him. When he returns with no king and only dark rumors, what is she to think? She worries, no? But when she tries to speak with him, he does not answer. He tells her not to trouble herself.
I'm still not seeing where our help comes in.
So she goes to Howe. A visit from the Queen to the new Arl of Denrum is only a matter of courtesy, and she demands answers.
What did he say?
Things no decent person would repeat. He calls her every sort of name, traitor being the kindest, and locks her in a guest room.
Loghain would allow that.
King Kellen was like a son to him, and Loghain left him to die. Does he love Anora more? Who can say? I think her life is in danger. I heard Howe say she would be a greater ally dead than alive, especially if her death could be blamed on Arl Howe.
Would Loghain really kill his own daughter just to frame him?
We may have no choice but to trust Anora. The Queen is well loved. If Loghain succeeded in pinning her death on me, I'm not sure that's a risk we can afford to take.
At the same time, if we are what are we supposed to do? If our little strike team is seen there and then she happens to die, then we're doubly screwed. I don't see this. This is another one of those where there's a huge chance of things going wrong for us if we go along with this plan. On the other hand, the game isn't giving us so much of an option here. So, why should we trust her? This could all be a setup.
I fear if this is a trap, we are already caught in it. They can kill Anora whether or not we act, and blame her death on us. Few would believe our word over Loghain's. We can only defend ourselves with the Queen in hand.
I guess that's so true to a point. It's not like there's going to be a trial with evidence being portrayed. The Queen will be just dead, and there's not going to be any evidence about anything. It's just stories about who did what. So, what do you propose we do?
I have some uniforms. Arl Howe hires so many new girls every day. A few more will not cause much stir. I will show you to the servants' entrance. We must slip in and out with my queen before anyone is the wiser. I will go ahead to Howe's estate. Meet me there as soon as you can.
That's a pretty shitty security system if you can just put on a uniform and walk in there. But I guess that could work, potentially at least.
I'll get on it.
It depends on the I guess, how capable the
Now's better than later.
security setup really is. I'm saying this because a lot of time a military structure like that, the grunts don't know shit. They don't have no clue what's going on. And in some aspects that's great, because that's how you have to function at times. You have to sort of trust the chain of command, and you can't share information to the lowest ranking people. While on the other hand, if you're told to guard someplace, you have no idea, for example, who are the guards in a household and who are not. There's no way for you to really verify who are supposed to be there and who not. And then just having the proper uniform would help. It'll work potentially against grunts, but the higher up the officer ladder we climb, it probably is not going to work. Some kind of a low-level guy who's responsible for hiring and arranging things would probably spot us. But just a standard call guard being hired there, we could definitely bluff our way through if nothing else.
I hope all the accommodations are to your liking, Warden. Please let me know if anything is troubling you.
Is it true there's a prince among the Arl's visitors?
None of them looked all that princely to me.
Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back?
Not a love letter. Probably an achievement.
Indeed.
Why would anyone else? That's probably the only reason I can see someone bothering really. Maybe I should take Shale on this mission. Yeah, I wonder how that will go. No one will suspect anything. Just use these uniforms. Well, I like the ridiculousness of the idea too much to not do it. Just a normal guard. Ooh, you level up, I see. We don't need any more constitution. Wait, what's your stats? 9? No, it's not Shale. Defense isn't all that high, so we're gonna get hit no matter what we do. Perfect lightning crystal would be good for him. 10% chance to dodge. Since the defense isn't all that high anyway, and I don't see a good way to increase it in an... Well, it would also provide a higher dexterity bonus, so also help with defense and dodge at the same time. Here, the missile deflection bonus gives you 4 additional defense, so it's very, very minor. Okay. I guess attack is really our best defense here. Just do damage. The talents don't matter, I don't intend to use them on Shale. Yeah, let's see how this will work. What's this? Kitchen. All of Denerim's estate. What is it? Okay, not spotting anything.
And so here is the mighty Grey Warden at long last. The crows send their greetings once again. And where is Zevran? I don't see him with you. How very disappointing.
Didn't bring him, obviously.
Then I shall need to seek him out once we are done.
Here I am, Taliesin. Tell me, were you sent, or did you volunteer for the job?
Oh ho! And he makes an appearance. I volunteered, of course. When I heard that the great Zevran had gone rogue, I simply had to see it for myself.
Is that so? Well, here I am, in the flesh.
You can return with me, Zevran. I know why you did this, and I don't blame you. It's not too late. Come back and we'll make up a story. Anyone can make a mistake.
Of course, I need to be dead first.
And I'm not about to let that happen.
What? You've gone soft.
I'm sorry, my old friend, but the answer is no. I'm not coming back. And you should have stayed in Antiva.
Okay. Ah, shit. Shit.
Indeed. Yes.
Assassin, 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 assassin. Assassin. No. Captivating song.
Where to?
Yeah. She's disrupting their attack. That was nice. It's not something you want to do constantly, but certainly in a situation where you're surrounded by enemies that have vastly superior numbers, you can just disrupt them to such an extent that they won't be able to do much.
And there it is. Taliesin is dead, and I am free of the crows. They will assume that I am dead along with Taliesin. So long as I do not make my presence known to them, they will not seek me out.
That doesn't make any sense. If I send an assassin after someone and I never hear anything from that assassin again, my assumption is not that, ooh, they must have killed each other. Well, fine, let's not send any more assassins. The natural assumption would be that he failed, and the target's still alive. So that's a good thing, right?
A very good thing. It is in fact what I had hoped for ever since you decided not to kill me. I have enjoyed our company, but I am wondering if it is not time for me to leave. That would be the practical thing to do, no? There is a freedom awaiting me that I have never known. But I suppose the decision is yours. Will you let me go?
I'll try to persuade him. Then do you want to stay for the treasure? I'll let him go if he wants to go, but I'd like for him to stay.
Alright. You make a convincing argument. You do seem to stumble onto treasure on a regular basis somehow. Let us return to the task at hand, then. There is still much to be done, yes?
Yeah, I think we crossed the 75 approval line.
Got it.
That is very good. Darmisan. Yeah. Dragonbone longswords in the broken box there.
What say you?
Ooh. Something's
By all means.
happening with the computer. Windows, are you doing something again behind my back? City map. No, we do want some loot. And at least Taliesin probably has something good. Gloves of Guile. Armor penetration, not all that useful.
Now's better than later.
That it? That is it. That is it. Ah.
The servants' entrance is on the other side of the house. We must slip past this crowd to reach it. We will have to be very careful. Arl Howe is inside.
What's the crowd gathered for?
The estate is in poor repair. The new Arl, he has not been very prompt in paying his workmen. I will be right behind you.
Yeah. Surely this won't arouse any suspicions. Move it. Sack, Hell Brutes.
Shoulder into that fountain, you'll come back to Denerim. Provided the Owl's Chamberlain doesn't have you thrown in the dungeon, of course.
Guards!
Now's better than later.
I shall do so.
There's no way they don't know we're here. Maybe a rogue could have done better. Sneak in. No, we would. How the hell we would get the queen out without getting noticed? That just isn't going to happen.
We must hurry. There will be little time before the patrol finds what you have done. You are certain you will not wear the disguise? The servants here, they have no love for Howe, but they will be frightened by strangers bursting in.
Yeah, I don't think I'll be wearing a disguise. I'd rather face whatever they can throw our way. So, where's Anora?
She's in the guest room, off the main hall. Andraste, guide us.
Thieves! Brigands in the house! Guards, help us!
I see enemies ahead.
What is that?
Defend yourself!
Some kind of attack that does damage to everyone and also stuns us.
Now's better than later.
Yeah, a few more soldiers. Is it a trap or something? I notice it only after the fact, so also sort of always goes by me.
Alright. Help! Under attack!
Yeah, at least there's our normal enemy.
Enough!
is leaving it.
Try not to look too incompetent. It's embarrassing.
I think it's scatter shot.
Got it.
Yeah. So arrow comes to the target, then shoots out to all nearby targets, stunning people. What an annoying ability.
Can I get you a ladder?
I don't
so you can get
trust.
off my back?
I don't really trust Erlina. The simple thing is, why would they even let her out? Because if they want to isolate the queen, surely her maid cannot be allowed to move about freely.
I'll get on it. All right.
Especially if they have some kind of plan for her, then that's importance just increases too, so you can control information. If the maid can come and go as she pleases, naturally you can't really control the flow of information fully. It might not be necessary since she's a servant after all, but there's no reason to leave her free. She's a servant after all, so you could just get her killed or have your lock her in quarters with the queen, or have your own trusted servant aid the queen. So it just doesn't make much sense to have loyal to the queen servant be able to move about freely.
I'll get on it.
Unnecessary risk for elf servant. The fact that she's an elf is sort of indicates she could be telling the truth. Those elves don't seem to be regarded all that highly. On the other hand, it's not like she couldn't be blackmailed somehow or threatened, so it doesn't really mean much.
I'll get on it.
I don't trust her. I'm expecting a direct fight. That's one of the reasons I'm sort of would have been inclined to do a straight up fight anyway. Because at least this way the halls have been somewhat cleared from the guards that were there in the first place. So if there's going to be a fight at this point, most of these areas are clear. Naturally they can pump in an infinite amount of enemies if they want to, but they do have to... There's no additional forces helping them. They do have to bring those forces from somewhere, spawn them from nothing. Whatever. They do have to... Yeah, shit. There's no way to avoid a fight here.
Got it.
Guard captured.
Intruders in the castle.
Okay, the best one of them is dead. They don't have any mages. We don't really have great crowd control abilities. Goddamn scatter shots. Yeah, this is gonna be a tough one. We need to start get kills very quickly. I'm taking out the Mabari because I think they have the overwhelm ability or whatever that is. So I want that out of the equation. What is it? Crossbow man.
All right.
Well, we could have avoided a lot of trouble by trying to sneak in here, but I still think we would have had to fight sooner or later.
Ask me anything.
Small, clear, natural crystal.
It's done.
I should have taken Shale here. I really should have tried to sneak in using him. I doubt. Basically, what I would have assumed is that this would happen because he doesn't have the uniform, so that's the only thing the game really cares about. There's no special reaction to a golem, just that they don't have the uniform, so they're automatically hostile. So I don't think we missed much.
I'll do it.
To the dungeons.
We're under attack!
Make him praised!
I don't want to go to the dungeons. That's not where Anora is.
Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back?
Right away.
Yeah, key required. I think this is tied to one of the origin stories. So we don't really have a reason to be in the dungeons.
The Grey Warden is here, my lady.
Thank the Maker. I would greet you properly, but I'm afraid we've had a setback.
What sort of setback?
My host was not content with leaving me under heavy guard. He sealed the door by magic.
Okay. How do we open it?
Find the mage who cast the spell. He'll most likely be at Howe's side.
Fine.
Thank you, Warden. My prayers go with you.
Arl Howe will probably be in his rooms. They're at the end of the hall, on the left.
Yeah, this could be a clever scheme to get us to murder
Arl Howe is probably in his
Howe.
rooms. The last door on your left.
But if you're going to be that paranoid about everything, you can't really function properly. Any more enemies?
Now's better than later.
Without a doubt, I still think there's something going on. We did attack their estate. That's not something we can deny. Well, we can try to deny, but they can claim it and they have facts to support it. So if something happens to the Queen while we're here, we're in deep shit. That's our priority number one. No matter what happens, we have to make sure that the Queen is not going to be killed while we're here.
Someone's here.
Look, you didn't say nothing. Wait. Who are you? You're not on my watch! Call the watch! We've got an intruder!
Well, you should have just tried to get things on with her instead of causing trouble. People are just so eager to die. In a situation like this, three-man group with a mage support versus you, surprised. Yeah.
Perhaps I could have a try at that.
Allow me. I could do that for you.
Excellent.
Perhaps I could have a try at that.
Go ahead.
Allow me. I could do
Sure.
that for you.
Perhaps I could have a try at that.
Both useless.
All right.
And cheap. Grey Warden documents. Papers bearing a Grey Warden seal. The text is gibberish, probably encrypted. Dungeons.
What? Who goes there?
Are we just gonna wait?
I thank you for creating such distraction, stranger. I have been waiting days for the opportunity. You never hear music in the sound of a key turning in a lock until you've been imprisoned.
Who are you?
I am Riordan, Senior Grey Warden of Jada. And you must be Duncan's last recruit. Yes, you match his description.
So, what are you doing here? He sounds like an Orlasian, so I'm guessing he's not local warden.
For the most part, attempting to hold my tongue. I was sent when we received no word from King Kaelin as to the outcome at Ostagar. The king had invited all the wardens of Orlais and their support troops to join him. Then nothing.
No, apparently he probably doesn't have an army. How did Arl Howe capture you?
With an offer of hospitality and a poisoned chalice. I was fool enough to think Loghain didn't yet know who I was.
So, are these your papers?
Yes, these are my records.
The names of the dead I could recognize at Ostagar. What I could find of Duncan's own recruitment records. Copies of the joining ritual I rescued from our Denerim vault. Those should never be seen by any outside eyes, but I trust in their encryption.
Okay. Can you induct other Grey Wardens then?
Would that I could, for Ferelden sorely needs them. But for the joining to work, the recruit needs not only fresh Darkspawn blood, but a drop of blood preserved from an archdemon. Ferelden's supply should have been in the vault, but it was gone. I can only imagine someone took it out and Loghain either confiscated or destroyed it.
Okay, that's a huge issue. There's a very limited number of Grey Wardens then too. Or is when you kill an archdemon, are there people with bucket loads of blood gathering there? And it's not like it's, well, magic preserves it. Okay, where is Howe?
I saw him going to the dungeons. He may still be there.
Do you want to come with me?
I wouldn't be much use to you in my current condition. And if you'll pardon me, I've a sudden desire to breathe some free air. I will seek you out later, after I find a good physician. And good luck, brother.
Okay, this is good though. A senior member of the Grey Wardens is good because we basically have two very fresh recruits, at least in the sense that we don't really know what we're supposed to do all that well.
Can I
We
get
don't
you
know what's going on, we don't know what we need to do to kill the archdemon, we don't know anything. We've just been moving along the path Duncan set out for us. Stop them. A lot of archers, a lot of scatter shots. That's sort of a problem with the archers. They're not terrible in groups, but if you're going to take them, you're not going to have a group of archers. You're going to have your one or two crappy archers, and that's it. It's not like it's unplayable, but it's just worse than anything else. Bad, intentionally bad builds excluded.
All right.
Pull back, pull back, pull back. I don't get with the iron rings. Why the game's offering them to me? They're practically worthless and they just eat up inventory space. I'm picking them up mostly because I want to see what items I've looted and whatnot.
Bet you I could kill it in 2 blows.
I bet you can.
Can I get a ladder so you can get off my back?
Shit, a scatter shot.
Just call me the Reaper.
I still remember my first battle. I love this game.
More blood.
Any loot? No. Again, I'm feeling better about just killing all of these, because if something happens, I'm pretty sure they'll just pour out of those rooms anyway. So we're better off dealing with them directly. I see a mage. Is that it? Hello, Mr. Mage. How are you today?
Shall we compete for points?
Fire arrow. Basically money.
Ask me anything.
Wonder if you can
Now's better than later.
give runes to bows. I don't recall noticing any. It's certainly a possibility. The thing is, if you can't, that's a huge disadvantage, another disadvantage for bows. Because you can put out at least up to 3 runes in a weapon. It's a lot of extra damage you'll do. Elemental damage that bypasses normal armor values. Lower prison. Okay.
Can I get you a ladder so you can...
They look like torturers. But basically a lot of rogues.
Get off my back?
You have to be a bit careful here. Stunned, excellent. We need kills. We can't have this many backstabbing bastards here.
Let's make this quick!
See from me?
On it.
Yeah, it wasn't too bad.
Leave me here? Get me out of here! That's an order! Was this supposed to be a lesson? Did my father think it funny to leave me for so long before sending you?
Who are you?
Then my father didn't send you?
I am Oswin, son of Ban Sigurd, of the Dragon's Peak Banon.
If you aren't one of our soldiers, pray tell me, who should I be thanking for my rescue?
Should I... Okay, I'm... During here for the rightful King Alistair, we do have to influence the... influence the Banorn to stand behind Alistair, so I'm hoping to get him to influence his father, I guess.
Marik's bastard. Then I need not question why you're here, for your friend's claim to the throne is the greatest threat to Loghain's regime. You have my heartfelt gratitude. And I assume the gratitude of the entire Dragon's Peak Banon. If my father sent no one after me, I can only assume that he does not yet know the true colors of the snakes he is allied with. But if you talk to him, I'm certain he would offer you any reward you might ask.
Why was Arl Howe torturing you?
One soldier returning from Ostagar was my wet nurse's son. We have been friends since birth.
He told me his unit was ordered to turn their backs on Kalen at Ostagar, before the Darkspawn overwhelmed him. The next day he disappeared. When I went to search for him, I accepted a drink from a stranger and ended up here.
Okay, the classic "does this smell like chloroform to you" trick. Will your father side against Loghain?
Then there is a Landsmeet after all. Howe said the Arl of Redcliffe was dead, and the Landsmeet called off. I swear, if there be any forum to speak out against Loghain, my father will be there. Now, please, I must try to get to him. I cannot see the last of this place too soon.
Whoa. Another teleportation. Orchard Noble. Well, isn't that nice? Why torture him though? If it goes this far, surely it's safer to kill him and pretend you don't know what happened to him if it seems like his father is allied with them. Especially because of exactly this. What if news gets out what you've been doing to him? So that's the Arl. What the hell is this then? Ah, Rexel. So it's getting crowded in here. Got it. Shattering shot. more. Yeah, nothing really good. We're running out of space though, so Helpless will end this soon. Rexel. Sorry, okay, even additional guys. There's everyone in this goddamn city jail here.
What month is it? Are you some enemy of Arl Urian's? Please, I feel like I've spent half my life down here.
All the Urian died months ago.
Dead? Then who's ruling? His son, Vaughn. He struck me down and I woke up here. People were so angry, they were thinking of petitioning the king.
King's dead as well. Loghain rules this place.
There have been many changes since they caught me. I need to find out what happened. I need to get home, or flee the city. I thank you for your aid, stranger. I wish I had more than gratitude to offer.
I'm glad someone did cut your hair while you were here.
They said to retreat. The horn sounded and we turned, and then the screams. We rode and they screamed and screamed and...
Were you at Ostagar?
Mother, can you smell the blood? They said it was only Darkspawn. But we ate them too. They died, and we left them in the swamp. The witch. The witch!
The poor soul was obviously torn by guilt from Ostagar. Whatever they did sent him over the edge.
You're Rexel, aren't you? Your family's looking for you.
No family. No family. All friends, all daughters, all wives are dead.
You need to go home. Leave this accursed place. I'm not killing him.
Leave. Yes, leave. Find someplace safe.
Yes. Zevran approves for some reason. I don't really get Zevran. It might have something to do that he's always been just used. And nothing else. That's his value. Either he's useful to be used for something, or he has no value. So maybe certain acts of caring or kindness affect him. I don't know. Riches certainly affect him.
Well, well, the Grey Warden. I must say I'm surprised Eamon would condone you invading my castle and murdering my men. Is he losing faith in the persuasive powers of his land's meat?
I don't see any point in discussing things. So, no more words.
You should have left when you had the chance, Warden. Slunk off to the Anderfells to hide with the rest of your kind. This landsmeet is a farce. Loghain will triumph, and you will die.
What does it matter to a dead man? Ooh. Arl Howe, a mage. Hello, Mr. Mage, yes?
Yes.
System shit. Ignore that. No. War crime. Take that one. I'll take this one. Arl Howe seems to be a rogue, so it shouldn't be too much of a problem. Just need to have him turn his back on those two.
I'll try to be merciful. May you preserve us.
Surely I can loot you.
Make us spit on you. I deserved more.
More stabbings to the body? Yes, yes you did. Bite back axe. Can we even take all this? No, we have crafting crap. Anyway, the deed is done. What is this? High prison.
Maker, have mercy on your faithful servant.
Got it.
Andraste, Bride of the Maker, have mercy on me. Alstana, is that you, little sister? No, I don't know you, do I? Are you real?
Who are you?
I'm Erminric, Knight Lieutenant of the Denerim Chantry. You aren't one of the Tairn's men? I failed in my duties, Maker. Forgive me. I failed, and there's no telling what he's done.
You're a Templar.
Alfstana is a far better man than I would have been, but I don't remember how I came to be here. The Malefica. He had turned blood magic upon Templars and Circle mages to escape from his tower. Near Redcliffe, I cornered him, but the Tairn's men took him from me and brought me here.
Ah, was his name Joan?
Yes. He destroyed his phylactery. We were spread out, trying to find him. I was alone. You are real, aren't you? My dreams are so strange now. Please, if you're not a dream, help me.
What do you want me to do?
Give this ring to my sister, Alfstana. Tell her I'm sorry. Please, ask her to pray for me.
Oh, Lost Templar.
Lady of Perpetual Sorrows, pray for
me.
I'll get on it.
Who's that? Stay away. You can't do this to me. I'll have you all flayed. I'm the Arl of Denerim.
Arl Urien died at Ostagar. Who are you?
I'm Vaughan Kendalls, heir to the Arling of Denerim, it's true. Too many of our troops were lost at Ostagar. When the riots started, Howe came with men to reinforce the garrison here. Or that's what he claimed. As soon as I let him into the palace, he threw me in here. One more victim of the Elven Uprising, he said. Let me out of here. I'll do anything.
Again, why are you alive? I guess he has some kind of thing with torturing people. I can't see no rational reason why he would keep all these people alive in general. Yeah, nobody missed you. You can stay here. I don't care if he's... What caused the elves to rebel?
You know how elves are. Every now and then they start to think they're people, and you have to put them back in their proper place.
Yeah. A landsmeet has been called. I need your voice.
Of course. Anything. Just let me out.
Yeah. It's not like... even if he's sort of a dick, it's not like I can really leave him here just because of that. So if there's some other reason he needs to be in jail, sure, it's fine. But as far as I can see at the moment, most of these are for, I guess, political prisoners. So, and we do need an ally, even though an ally in the sense so we can get the vote going. We don't have to like and be friends with everyone. We just need them to vote for us. So you can go.
I swear you won't regret this.
Everyone disapproves. That's probably because he's racist towards elves. So I can certainly understand the disapproval. Oh, he's still 78, so don't give a shit. So back to the Queen. And finally, we can move on to new things.
Better than later.
Access to the alienage should be something we need to achieve immediately. Maybe we can access it already. I didn't bother to go and take a look. Huh? Wait.
Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back?
Loot of barely nothingness. You gold pieces. Medium gold bar. Gift for zebra. Exactly what we needed. Let's have room. House shield. Ooh, plus 12 defense. That's quite nice. 6 defense naturally and magical plus 12. That's plus 18 defense. That's quite nice indeed. So, anyway. The Queen.